Hello and welcome to Nikolai's Genetics Lessons, and today's video I call 3/4 siblings because this is tricky problem. Take a look at this pedigree. We have a family here with two daughters, and each daughter has a child. So these children could be cousins, children of the siblings. But take a look here, we have a father here who is going to be a father both of child F and G. So these children also can be considered like half siblings. So how we are going to find a relationship between these two people, coefficient of relationship? If you want, I can redraw this pedigree, probably to something you get used to in textbooks. So we have a couple here. This couple has two children. This is going to be sisters, full siblings, and these two sisters marry the same male, not necessarily simultaneously, I'm joking. So probably first one of the sisters marry this guy, and then another sister, and in first marriage they had a child. Sex is not important here, and in the second marriage also they had a child, and for our calculations sex is not important here at all. So this is individual A, this is individual B, this is individual C, D, and E. So this pedigree is the same what we see here, and this is going to be child F, and this is going to be child G, for whom we have to find how they relate, what is the coefficient of the relatedness. And as I showed you previously, let's first find how many connections we have through the mother side. So each of them has mother and father. And here is common relatives. So this is going to be one pathway, and here we have 1, 2, 3 nodes. So as you remember, this is going to be 1/2 in the power of 3. And here we have another pathway. This is going to be connections, and once again 3 nodes we have here. So once again we have to add these two probabilities. So 1/2 in the power of 3, and so 1/2 in the power of 3 would be 1/8, plus 1/8 would give us 1/4, or 0.25 as decimal number. Now let's take a look. We have another connection here through the father. Through this father they can be say two full siblings or half siblings. So we consider them to be somewhere in the middle between being half siblings and being cousins through the mother side. Hence the name of today's video. So here's another variant of the connection, so through the father side, and here we have only one node. So what does it mean? It means 1/2 in the power of 1, which equal to 0.5. So 0.5 we would have here. And now there are two variants of calculations. One is called mathematical method to find a mean between these two numbers, because relationship also have to be somewhere in the middle between these two numbers. And the first calculation would be mathematical coefficient of relationship between F and G, would equal to 0.25 plus 0.5 divided by 2. So in order to find mean, we have to add two numbers and divide by number of how many numbers we have here. If we have two numbers here, so we have to divide by 2. If we would have three numbers here, so we have to divide by 3. So what we are going to get here, we are going to get 0.75 divided by 2. We are going to get 0.375. And this is going to be a coefficient of relatedness between individual f and g. But there is also another method how we can do our calculations. It is called geometrical method. So in this case we would have RFG equal to product of two numbers 0.25 plus 0.5, and we have to take a root of these two numbers because we have two numbers here, so we also would have a square root here. And in this case the answer would be 0.354. So as you see, two variants of the answers are possible here. Both variants would be correct, but the second one, geometrical method, would be more appropriate. I'm not sure myself why. So if there is a mathematician or statisticians who watch this video, you may leave a note with your comments about why the second method would be more appropriate here. But as you see, numbers are pretty close. So you can use first method and second method. This would be a matter of your choice. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any. Share this video with your classmates, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.